Hey. What up, my cosmic warriors? Grand rising to all. Listen, I hope everyone's out there having a good day. I hope you guys are getting better physically, mentally, and spiritually along in your journey. Um, yeah, let's get into it, man. So listen. Um, Thank you. Welcome to the channel. This is Divine Flow. It is I, the cosmic warrior, Michael, here to just bring awareness, bring enlightenment, bring divine insight to my fellow spiritual beings out here. I made a video about semen retention of my current journey. I think I did it like day 60. It's definitely on my playlist if you guys want to go back and check that out. But continuing my journey, I have reached day 120. Day 120 of semen retention. And for those who don't know what semen retention is, it's basically not releasing your seed, not masturbating, avoiding all sexual ejaculation. So people who are not aware what semen retention is and the powerful benefits that it brings to one's life, you're probably thinking like, why would you hold on your seed? Like, why would you not release? Why would you not indulge in these sexual pleasures, right? Well, of course, this is an idea, this is an act that society, ever since we were younger, man, little boys and girls, man, we've been programmed to think that, everything is sexualized. Everything is, everything's about sex, for real. Like, in your music, in your movies, in your television shows, you name it, bro. It's really like it's always pushed to the front all the time. So of course, me following my 120th day journey, I have to say that I'm, number one, extremely proud of myself. One thing you do realize is that once you're on your journey, not a lot of men are up on this game. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of people you can really go to share this experience with, really, to share like what you're going through with other men, because a lot of men are slave to their sexual urges, straight up. So first of all, let me just say I'm extremely proud of myself. This is like my first streak of the nofap, of the semen retention, but this is the longest streak I've ever gone ever since I, was aware of my sexual urges. So off top, man, I'm extremely proud of myself. For those who aren't aware of that, your seed is essentially your life force energy, right? Your seed is so powerful that it can create another life. So when you retain this energy, when you do not release for a extended period of time, that energy that you will release, your life force energy, essentially affects your entire being. It affects the body, it affects the mind, it affects the spirit, in positive ways. So when I did my day 60 video, I definitely felt an increased change, mentally, physically, and spiritually. But being on day 120, I'm starting to really feel the benefits, like really feel them. And of course, if you go online and you research, one of the big indicators of this semen retention is like you start to have your superpower. You're starting to get abilities, or you're starting to have that glow. You're reaching this godlike state. And to be honest, man, I can relate to all those things that people bring up. Um, like for example, like for me, my hair my hair is growing a lot faster. It's growing a lot thicker. You know, I'm starting to have facial hair, hair all over my body. You know what I'm saying? And healthy hair as well. Also, like my nails grow back faster. My skin is a lot clearer. Um, I have energy for days. I work out and train like 6 times a week. Including my yoga sessions, and I don't ever get tired like that. I have a lot of energy now, and I grew up playing sports, so I always had energy and always was strict to my athletic performances or whatever, if you will. But I used to always like rely on like caffeine. I used to rely on pre-workouts. I used to all these different things. And nowadays, bro, I barely drink coffee nowadays, even though I ain't gonna lie, I like coffee. But I barely drink coffee and I barely take any pre-workout anymore because I have that energy in me now, right? So I have all these energies to work out, but I have also energy to do other things, like to do my research on stuff, to go out, to just like put my energy into other things. And I'm also super aware of what to put my energy to and what to give my energies towards. But I have that energy regardless if I wanted to do that, right? So, yeah, man, just the physical benefits are definitely starting to hit their stride. And the mental clarity is starting to really get there too. My thinking is sharper. My how I process information is a lot quicker. I retain information, like my memory has gotten a lot better, so the information I research is just like it's sticking in my mind, and I'm able to apply it and actually explain it to other people. Like I said, mental clarity, man. You just think better, you think clearer. You don't think with emotion, if you will, right? Like a lot of the sexual urges are come down to emotional factors. And once you start to really think clearly, and this energy, because essentially what it is, it's the kundalini energy, right? That life force energy is the energy that rises from the back of the spine, from the bottom of the spine, all the way to the top of the spine, to the brain. So essentially your brain is getting that brain power, right? So my spiritual awareness, or my spiritual power, my spiritual divine essence is working in my favor, is a lot stronger now. Anyone in this spiritual journey, anyone in this path of self-mastery, of self-enlightenment, of just overall divinity, you start to realize that like everything is spiritual and everything is energy. And then when you don't release and you don't chase after women, or you have, let's say, the wrong intentions behind sex and stuff, because sex, I don't think sex is evil. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a terrible act. This is we are here essentially as humans to procreate and start, keep the human civilization alive. It's one of our simple basic tasks. But when you start to own in your own divinity, in your own life force energy, you can manifest quicker. You can manipulate, not even manipulate, but you can work with like everything, the electromagnetic field around you. You start to have more prana, in other words, or more life force, and this changes everything, bro. Changes everything. This changes your entire outlook on life. you know. So semen retention, man, I'm starting, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to, I was very quiet about it at first, like in terms, because it's not a subject that you can talk to everybody about, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's only a small percentage of men up on this game. And for those who are, like, you know, manifesting, for those who are trying to bring things into your life, change your ways, and you find it hard, or you're not sure of yourself, or you still haven't found purpose, if you will, I'm telling you, man, semen retention will help you more than anything else. For me, semen retention was like the last final, like, hump. Like, it was the last final thing I needed to do to reach, like, to reach my own ascension, to reach my own, like, super sane power. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for me, I've been in the spiritual journey the last 2, close to 3 years, and you know, the knowledge stuff is there, the physical, you know, working on my physical body, my physical health, all that is there, and the meditations, you know, all these spiritual practices I've been putting in and I've been doing. But the semen retention helped it finally, like get over that hump, you know. So, you know, I cut off a lot of bullshit in my life. I cut off a lot of unnecessary people in my life. And, man, my life has changed for the better, bro. Like, I sometimes feel like I have reached, in another word, that God state, man, because I really feel it, man. And I'm starting to really see it and see these things in a practical sense, you know. And I've noticed a lot of men in this journey, especially when you reach a certain amount of days of consistency, you started to really feel and really know and connect with this divinity, with this divine power. Essentially, be more connected with yourself, because that's essentially what we are. We're all multi-dimensional, supernatural beings having a human experience, man. And in order to enhance that experience to be better, once you increase your life force energy, man, everything changes, bro. Everything changes. All right. So, yeah, man. I'm just want to say, man, I'm proud of myself. Like I said, not a lot of guys is on this game. But it's time to change that, man. It's time for, especially now, especially the state of the world that we're in, all the stuff happening around the world, man. It's time to get right. It's time to connect to source. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the sun right now, man, and I feel like there's a connection here already, right? Connected to source, connected to life, connected to divinity all around me, you know. Once again, thank you guys for viewing my channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification for future videos. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.